guys, happy Sunday. Ashlyn here from Minister for Happiness, and thanks for tuning in for this week's Sunday story time. I was thinking about it this week, trying to figure out what story I could tell to inspire people for the week ahead, and I decided to go back to one of the very first stories that ever inspired me. And when I heard it for the first time, maybe 13, 14 years ago, it was told by a man called Earl Nightingale. And the story is called Acres of Diamonds. And it's a brilliant one to start off. And at all my workshops and seminars, I always tell this story because I do believe that the essence of the story is so amazing and inspiring. And the story is told of an African farmer. And around the time that diamond mines were starting to pop up all over Africa, he decided he wanted to go in search of these diamonds that brought such wealth to the marketplaces of the world. And he wanted to find his own acres of diamonds and become really wealthy. So he sold his farm and he went off searching the face of the African continent looking for diamonds. And after years of searching unsuccessfully for these diamonds, he eventually became really disheartened and despondent and threw himself in a river and drowned. Meanwhile, back on the farm that he had sold, the farmer who'd bought the farm was crossing over a piece of land on the farm near a creek. And a sparkle in the water and this light that reflected that was kind of pink and blue really caught his eye. And he went down to the creek and reached in and pulled out a beautiful rock or crystal that he'd found. And he brought it back to the farmhouse, thought nothing more of it, just a bit curious about it, put it on the mantelpiece. And a few days later, a visitor to the farmhouse spotted this rock and picked it up and asked the farmer, did he know what it was? The farmer said, no, I think it's a crystal. And the visitor said, no, I think this could be a diamond. Turns out that it was. And it was the largest diamond ever found in a raw state on the face of the African continent. In fact, the farm that the first farmer had sold free and clear was covered in diamonds, and it turned out to be one of the largest diamond mines on the African continent. So the farm that the first farmer had owned free and clear was his acres of diamonds. If only he'd taken the time to study what a diamond looked like in its raw state. If only he'd taken the time to search where he was instead of looking elsewhere. And I suppose this story for me was a massive inspiration when I heard it first, because it made me realize that as much as I love to read books and listen to people talking, or to be inspired and attend seminars and surround myself and absorb content and information that's going to help me live a better life, the most important relationship and the most important person I can listen to is that guidance that we all have inside of us. Your gut instinct, your intuition, whatever you want to call it. We don't need to search outside ourselves. It is great to get information and be told stories and to read things that are positive that will inspire you. But it's only when it really resonates with you and you take action and see a result that you will make a difference in your life. So again, check in where you are in your life right now. And maybe the things that you really want in your life are very close to you. You don't need to go searching outside yourself. Listen to that guidance that comes from your gut, that intuition, because it's not going to steer you wrong. And you could find your own acres of diamonds right at your very doorstep. So I hope this story inspires you for the week, and I hope you have the most wonderful week ahead. Remember that your life is your story, so just make sure that you're making it a good one. Until next week, have a super Sunday.